Right guys, welcome back to the channel. Harry here, and I'm bringing you this army overview of the Dark Eldar forces that I've currently got painted. I do have quite a lot more Dark Eldar than what you see in front of you, but none of it's painted. I haven't painted any of it in quite a while, but I find that what I've got here is the main part of my forces. I would like a few other things painted up soon though, so I thought I would just take you through what I have. So Dark Eldar was the second army I ever started, and what can I say, they're probably my favourite one to play it all together. So we'll just have a quick look around the forces. We've got sort of the Cavalite side of things over here, the Cabal. The HQ is of course Drask Skythorn. You've seen him in quite a number of battle reports, and he has himself a bit of a reputation. He is magnetised, so that we can take off the soul trap, for example, or the husk blade sword as well, so we can equip him as is with a blaster or anything we see fit. We then go to Succubus, and again she's also fully magnetised, so she can have an archaic glaive, agonizer, anything along those lines. Moving back, we've got 20 of the old school 2nd edition warriors. Some of them have been repaired with spare splinter rifles from the current kits, but there is 2 splinter cannons in there as well. I do like the old models, very kind of sleek, not quite as spiky as the newer ones, but I do like them. And then across here we've got 10 of the newer ones. The blaster there is magnetised as a Saberite as well, so we can upgrade him if needs be, and we've got the splinter cannon guy there in the centre as well. So that's 30 warriors I've got there. I don't normally run more than 30, I normally run about 20. And I've got a pair of raiders here as well. I have got about another 4 or 5 raiders to paint up, as well as another 4 venoms as well. The raiders, as you can see, I've customised them by adding the chains on and the blood. And of course this one has a Tyranid head on there as well. Some of the fast attack choices we've got 9 Reaver jet bikes altogether. This guy here with the agonizer is the arena champion. He is magnetised, so I can literally just drop him back to his normal arm, or stick a power sword or something on there if I wanted to as well. I normally run the ones with the skulls on the back. Where are they at? Obviously this one and these 2 here have the cluster caltrops on the bottom as well. I do like Reavers. I 3-up jink, don't need to pass difficult terrain, very very handy indeed, and especially the arena champion with the caltrops being able to snipe out characters, and then with the agonizer as well can be quite brutal indeed. We've got a unit of Scourge here. There's only 5 of them here. 3 of them do have hairwire blasters, but I normally run that one as a hairwire blaster as well. I do have some spare parts though off the Talos kits, so I will be getting around to changing that over. What else have we got? We've got the Forge World Reaper with the Storm Vortex cannon, and we've got a single Ravager there again, upgraded with all the various chains that you see on there as well, and of course drenched in blood. For flyers, we've got a Razor Wing. The Dark Lancers are magnetised, as is the twin-linked splinter rifle on the front, and all of the missiles underneath as well. The Razor Wing was the first Dark Eldar model I ever painted, and I quite like the gems of it. That's where I got the idea for the gems from as well. We've then got the Void Raven with Lancers. Now of course the Lancers are also magnetised, as is the bomb underneath, and it's an absolute beautiful model. I just wish it still had armour 11. So that's the Air Force. I do have another Razor Wing available to paint up as well. In the centre for elites we've got 10 Incubi, and we've got Drazar, Master of Blades there as well. The Incubi, I do use this guy as a Clavex. He's actually got the spare Archon helmet, and as you can see he's got a Blood Angel Terminator helmet under his foot as well. But yeah, his horns are quite a bit bigger than the rest of them, as like I said, that's actually the spare Archon helmet. And you'll probably see in a battle report very soon. I love loading them up into the Tantalus. Such a beautiful model, such a pain in the arse to build. But yeah, I love that. I still need to stick the rider on there as well actually. But beautiful, beautiful model. And I've actually set mine up so that it's banking on one of the old monster bases, and I've got two of the clear jet bike stems on there. Last part of the Cabal essentially is the Beast Pack. These are actually Fantasy Dire Wolves. I got these before. I don't know if they're still in production now with Age of Sigmar taking over. And then we've got this guy here, my custom Beastmaster, which is a few spares from the Reaver jet bikes, half of a crewman from a Raider, a spare rack torso that you get in the rack kit, and of course an Agonizer on there as well. Very, very handy. I do like them. Unfortunately, they tend to get shot down a little bit quick for what they need to do. We've then got Mandrakes as well. I wanted the Mandrakes to kind of tie in with the forces, so I've painted mine purple rather than the standard greens that you see. And I do like taking them that Soul Blaze, if you remember it. And the Assault 2 AP4 can be very, very handy at times indeed. Pushing back now into the Coven section of the force, we've got the Dark Artisan formation here. Absolutely love it, and of course is the namesake of the channel, and this was my favourite formation in the Coven's book for quite some time, and obviously that's where I got the name of the channel from. The Homunculus there though is going to be getting replaced by a model which you will hopefully see very soon, and will be taking the front of the force forward from now on. Doesn't mean you're not going to see this guy anymore though. And then we have the beautiful, beautiful Corpse Thief, of course, consistent of 5 Talos. Absolute brutal, brutal stuff, but 600 and odd points for the entire unit. But wow, what a unit it is indeed. Absolutely beautiful. I managed to pick all of these up second hand, so it didn't cost us anywhere near the price that it normally would have. Moving across, we've got 2 of the old school Raiders. Managed to get these second hand off eBay. They did need a little bit of repair work, but we managed to fix it up, and as you can see, we've added various chains and stuff as well to fit it in with the rest of the Raiders and the Force. And then we've got the Scalper Squadron, so we've got 2 Raider Venoms here, both with dual splinter cannons. I'm hoping to have some more painted up because I love Venoms, but 2 simply isn't enough. And we've got 10 racks all together there. I have magnetised the arms on them, so for example this guy here with the liquefier gun, his arm is magnetised, so I can give him a close combat weapon, and the Ossifactor here as well. And these 2 guys at the front, they are the Acathists, and again I can equip them with the other Ossifactor and liquefier gun as well. The Scalper Squadron, of course, D3 points if I score first blood with them, and I do love running them. However, one of my favourite units as well, I do love the Coven stuff, is Urian Rakarth with 6 Grotesque. All of these Grotesque are conversions. I'll do a bit closer up video of them in the next few days. But yeah, I do love the Grotesque. So that is the forces. I ran this last weekend, and everything that you see here I had in the force apart from the Succubus and 10 warriors, and it came to just buttons over 4,000 points. Obviously by the time I had everything else that I've got 2 more Ravagers, 4 Raiders, another 4 Venoms, I've got Hellions, I've got Witches, I've got loads of stuff still to add. But this is the bread and butter of the Dark Eldar Force. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. Please let me know what you think and what you would add. Thanks for watching.